Welcome to Old Trafford Insider, your #1 source for all things Manchester United. Get the latest news, match updates, transfer rumours, and insider insights straight from Old Trafford. Subscribe and stay up to date with everything happening at the heart of the Red Devils. Let's get started. Jose Mourinho's truth about Marcus Rashford and Man United fans are in total agreement. Jose Mourinho was sacked by Manchester United in December 2018, and the Portuguese manager was not convinced by Marcus Rashford's ability to lead the line for the Red Devils. Jose Mourinho expressed his doubts over Marcus Rashford's capability to be a reliable goalscorer for Manchester United, as he admitted his views after his departure from the Premier League club. Rashford became a pivotal figure at both club and international level during Mourinho's tenure, claiming the Europa League and EFL Cup in the manager's inaugural season at Old Trafford. The 61-year-old guided the Red Devils for 2.5 seasons before a slump in results led to his dismissal in December 2018. Following his United stint, the former Chelsea and Real Madrid manager offered his insights on Rashford's prospects during an analysis stint on Sky Sports following a match featuring United. Throughout Mourinho's management, Rashford made 125 appearances under the Portuguese boss, yet only scored 25 goals. The current Fenerbahce boss confessed his skepticism regarding Rashford's ability as a main striker for United. Footage of Mourinho revealing his doubt resurfaced online. It carried the caption, "Jose Mourinho, couple of weeks after he got sacked by Manchester United, spoke the truth about Marcus Rashford." Seeing this now, and realising that he has spoken the truth. In the clip, Mourinho told Sky Sports' David Jones, "For me, the point is not his age. The point is his qualities, and for me, he is potentially a very good player. He's a very good player in some models of play. He's a very good player in some positions. As a target man, as a number 9, I don't think he has the sort of goals that the top striker has. For me, he can't get better as a number 9. He can get better playing from the left side, playing with another one as a target man, but for him to be the target man in matches where United are dominant and playing against defensive teams and low blocks, I think it's difficult for him." Despite managing 30 goals in all competitions during the 2022-23 season, the England star has experienced a sharp decline in form, netting just 15 times over the last 2 campaigns. The current issues facing the forward, who has been omitted from Ruben Amorim's United squad for the past 4 fixtures after expressing his openness to leave Old Trafford, have led some supporters to vindicate Mourinho's past insights. A fan declared on social media platform X, "Mourinho knows ball." It's unfortunate he never got the support of the Glazers. Everything he ever said about United came true. And he is right about Rashford. Another supporter criticised aspects of Rashford's game that fans have grown tired of, stating, "His all-around game has gotten worse as he's aged. He's been more and more selfish the older he's gotten, as well as he's become lazy in pressing." As United's second longest tenured player currently, Rashford was urged by Amorim to embrace greater responsibility, especially following a humbling 3-0 loss to Bournemouth the previous week. He said, "If you have big talent, big performance, big responsibility, push forward everybody in this moment. Some guys have a big responsibility here because they are here for a long time. This is maybe one of the lowest moments in our club, so we have to face it and be strong in this moment. That's what I want from every player on the team." Rashford recently took the football world by surprise, sharing his wish to find a new challenge beyond Manchester. In an exclusive conversation with journalist Henry Winter, Rashford confessed, "For me, personally, I think I'm ready for a new challenge and the next steps. When I leave, it's going to be no hard feelings. You're not going to have any negative comments from me about Manchester United. That's me as a person. If I know that a situation is already bad, I'm not going to make it worse. I've seen how other players have left in the past, and I don't want to be that person. When I leave, I'll make a statement, and it will be from me." As January's transfer window approaches, it's possible Rashford's exit could materialise quickly, yet given his reported weekly £350,000 salary, United may struggle to find potential buyers. In other news, Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim reacts to Bruno Fernandes and Andre Onana incidents. Bruno Fernandes and Andre Onana were most responsible for Man United's latest Premier League defeat at Wolves. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim stopped short of claiming Andre Onana was fouled for Wolves playmaker Matheus Cunha's goal. United conceded directly from a corner for the second week running after Cunha's in-swinger looped over Onana, who claimed he was fouled as he attempted to punch the ball. Onana was sandwiched between Wolves defenders Matt Doherty and Santiago Bueno for Cunha's corner. Although there was slight contact from both opponents, the video assistant referee stuck with the on-pitch decision by referee Tony Harrington to award the goal. United's backup goalkeeper, Altay Bayindir, was beaten in identical circumstances by Tottenham winger Son Heung-min in last week's League Cup quarter-final loss, and Amorim referenced that goal. "The same way that I saw Tottenham," he replied when asked about Cunha's winner. "When you are jumping, the slightest touch against Tottenham was in the arm, today was in the back. When you touch someone when he's jumping, it's really hard to catch the ball, so that's it." Amorim blanked Bruno Fernandes after he was sent off in the 47th minute for a second booking. Fernandes had been cautioned in the first half for tripping Cunha, and he received a second card for a late foul on Nelson Semedo. "I am always frustrated with a red card, but it can happen," Amorim added. "He wants to go to the ball. It's not like he wants to stop a player with a yellow. He wants to go to the ball, but the other guy touches the ball first. There is contact, and that thing is tough on him also." I saw furious Ruben Amorim reaction to red card. He is ruthless with Manchester United's players. Man United lost against Wolves in the Premier League on Boxing Day, and here are the moments you might have missed. Manchester United lost 2-0 against Wolves in the Premier League on Boxing Day. United headed into the game on the back of a 3-0 defeat to Bournemouth at Old Trafford last weekend and wanted to give their travelling supporters a belated Christmas gift at Molineux. The game was goalless at half-time, and the second half was an opportunity for the players to respond, but Bruno Fernandes received a red card, which gave United a mountain to climb. Matheus Cunha scored from a corner shortly after that. Andre Onana was unable to deal with the cross into the box, and it looped over him and into the back of the net. Wolves made sure of their victory with another goal in added time through Hwang Hee-chan. Just minutes into the second half, Fernandes was shown a second yellow for a high challenge on Nelson Semedo, and he could have no complaints when he was given his marching orders by the referee, who refused to listen to his protests as VAR approved the decision. Fernandes handed over the captain's armband to Lisandro Martinez, trudged off the pitch, and the reaction from a furious and disappointed Amorim on the touchline said it all. United's head coach completely blanked a desolate Fernandes, and he shook his head as he walked straight down the tunnel. Amorim blanked Marcus Rashford when he was substituted in his last appearance for the club, and the 39-year-old isn't afraid of sending a strong message. But there hasn't been a new manager bounce with Amorim, and he has a heck of a job on his hands. Wolves are relegation candidates, and United are currently at a similar level. The empty away section, United's away support, is among the finest in the world, and the fans were let down again, so nobody could blame them for making an early exit from the bottom tier at Molineux. There were mostly just yellow seats when the players approached the away section to apologise after the defeat, as most travelling fans weren't interested in their hollow applause. United need to have a major clear-out in the summer because most of the squad aren't good enough. Ugarte and Mainu understanding. Manuel Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo started their fourth game together against Wolves. The expectation was they would be Amorim's preferred two in the centre of the pitch, but they are still developing an understanding, and that was evident when they were bypassed by a simple header in the first half. Ugarte and Mainoo were too far apart. There was plenty of space for Wolves to exploit, and a header was played over the top of the pair, which Goncalo Guedes gratefully received. Guedes' shot was fired into the stands from the edge of the box, and Ugarte and Mainoo swiftly turned around to hold an inquest into how Wolves were allowed to fashion the chance. There are teething problems in the new system, and supporters are already giving up on this season. Georgson's touchline role. Andreas Georgsson has stepped back from set pieces since Amorim delegated the responsibility to Carlos Fernandes, and supporters have started to question what his role in the backroom staff is. However, what Georgsson's new role actually entails perhaps became clear in the first half against Wolves when Ahmad won a free kick and he rushed to the fourth official. Although the challenge did not warrant a yellow card, Georgsson made a case that Rayhan Aït-Nouri had escaped the attention of the referee while Fernandes came out to observe the set piece, so Georgsson has gone from coaching the set pieces to being United's touchline henchman. Wolves scored their match winner directly from a corner, and United's record from set pieces is laughable considering they have two members of staff who have expertise in that area. The Rashford situation. There was no sign of Rashford as the team left the team bus at Molineux, and it was subsequently confirmed he was not in the matchday squad. Rashford has been absent since he was dropped for the Manchester derby, whereas Garnacho has been brought back into the fold. Garnacho left the bus with his hood up and kept his head down as he entered the ground. He started his third game in a row on the bench, but has done the right things to get back into the squad. The difference is, Rashford clearly hasn't, and, with the January transfer window just around the corner, it seems like he played his final game for United against Victoria Plzen. There is a sadness about the way Rashford's time at Old Trafford is gradually coming to an end. Rashford is an academy graduate. He has provided countless special memories for supporters and, in an ideal world, he would get a proper farewell on the pitch. But that might not happen.